Last week we saw gold moving to the top, and when the week opened, we were anticipating a pullback, probably around this level right here before, let me just show you around this level before we maybe catch another buy. But then, on Monday gold dropped. But then to me, I kind of saw that this might be just a bigger version of a bullish flag, just to tell us that, okay, this is just a continuation pattern. So we still anticipate that we might continue going up, because generally we understand that we are still in an uptrend. But at the same time, you remember we still have this level right here, might act as a head and shoulder. So who knows? So we only react to what the market is telling us, right? So today is Wednesday, and yesterday this is what we see gold did. Kind of the market consolidated around that level right there, and if we hit the H1, we need to understand what the market is doing right now. So to me, all I see is kind of the market has given us something like a left shoulder head right there, then right shoulder. So we've seen an impulse phase correction, impulse phase correction. So now we are currently cruising at an impulse phase. Now, if this is really a buying market, that is, if gold really wants to tell us that we want to go to the top, she really needs to give us a good confirmation. And what am I talking about? Let's take it to the 15 minutes. This is what I mean. She really needs to give us a good confirmation. I'm talking about another continuation, and let's just remove this right here. In respect to this trend that the market is kind of creating a first touch, second touch, and of course we anticipate a third touch. Sometimes it might not even hit that level, but then she might just do its thing before we see maybe gold hitting those high, right? So I really anticipate that we might get let me just show you something like this. This is a good pullback, something like this off on gold. Now once we see price doing that, then we should be looking for now those amazing bullish properties, to ride this wave all the way to the top. Because to my anticipation, I understand that this should be our first target right here, but then generally, since we are in an uptrend, I still anticipate that we should be going all the way up, probably targeting the last high or previous high that gold dropped from, right? So at the same time, gold might be a crazy thing. She might do this. Oh, this is, remember, this was a high right there. Let's just remove this right here and say, okay, somehow the market has given us something like this, then has given us a bearish flag. Then once we see gold hitting this level low, then goes up a little bit. Then if she decides to take out this low that it created, then I think we should see gold dropping. But for now, I'm only seeing what she's trying to do. I'm only looking for buys unless gold create a new low, like I said before, and break out of that new low right there. Then that will be a good sign that now we're dropping. And of course, this should be our target right here. This level should be our target. That is something like this, you understand? So in short, this might be just another bullish flag, bearish flag, something like this. So this is it. You see gold at a lower low right there, lower high, lower low, and I started creating this, and you see, boom. That is if this is a selling market. So then if gold decides to create a new low and respect that low, because she's been respecting those lows and breaking out high low right there, then breaks that high, kind of the market is trying to give us a high right there. So I'm anticipating that new low right here, and if she respects that new low, then we should continue cruising all the way up. So either way, if it's a buy or a sell, it's still a good thing. We only react to what the market will be telling us. So let's see. We talked about, what was this? Let's talk about XJPY. So let's look at maybe GBPJPY. Where is GBPJPY? GBPJPY. Oh, right here. Let's have it based on the daily. Now XJPY, kind of the market is really confusing, but a month ago or two, I was anticipating that this might be just another bearish flag right here. You understand? That may just be another bearish flag right there. because an impulse phase correction, something like this, boom. But who knows, right? So right now we see GBP JPY has almost touched that support trend line right there. So all we need to see or wait is just reaction around that level, right? So first, second, third. Now if you're looking for buys, let me see, maybe just target, let me just go to the H4. But for now she's still dropping, so there's no way or reason to look for buy entry because she's still dropping. We still have this trend line right there, right? So probably if this is a bearish flag, a confirmed bearish flag, we anticipate she will go back, of course respecting this trend line right there. Then that way will be a good sign to maybe look for sell position, in essence that this might be a left shoulder right there, head, neckline right there, then right shoulder before we see JPY dropping. So that is a good anticipation. So maybe if she start giving us bullish property, let me see, maybe around that will be a good amount of pips if one decides to target that. But as for now, let's just wait. Let me see if we look at USD JPY. Let's see USD JPY also dropping. Oh, something about gold, let me just show you. I've remembered of the 5 or even the 15, or was it 5 or 15, there's something right here. So this is what I see gold has been printing. Kind of the market is giving me a continuation right here, but then I'm somewhat reluctant taking an entry right there, but then I still believe she might continue going all the way up. Who knows, sometimes the market might not go back to test your trend line. Because let me just show you something. When we take it to the 15, if we take this trend line right here and try to clone it, this one, try cloning that and having it, okay, right there, okay, we're almost hitting that resistance. At the same time, there's also this right here, so you never know, she might continue hitting this high before she drops. But then I think if we have our trend passing from this, kind of makes sense, but you never know, it might still break. So you see, the reason why I'm also saying that I'm reluctant to take my end right there, you see we are almost hitting that resistance level, resistance trend line. So you see, this is it. If I decide to take my sell, my buy position right here, you see where we are, almost hitting. In fact, it's like we've hit that level. So it's like taking my sell, my buy right here at a resistance. So there's no way. So the best place will be, let me wait for gold to come back, respect this trend line right here before we go back all the way. At the same time, you understand that there's also this resistance level right there, turn to a support that he might come back to, retest. And once he respects, then we should be looking for amazing swing trade. Hopefully we get that. Let me see, do we have any incoming news today? I don't believe so. Nothing to impact our market basically. Let's see, I really need a good continuation pattern. I need a continuation pattern just to give me a confirmation that we should be going up. This is it. I really need such kind of thing, a good one. And once I see price creating a new high and breaking that new high, then that is confirmed that we should be going all the way up, right? So I really need something amazing, something like that before looking for my buy entry. But for now, even if I see gold breaking, even if I see gold continue breaking that, no problem, I'll still wait for a good confirmation, and once I get that, I'm going in. It's better I get in my entry based on my age, my rules. It kind of build confidence once you're in trade. So let's just wait and see how the market is going to react. But then check out my Telegram link in the description box below, and adios, my amigos. Peace.